What's up, guys? Welcome back to a video. Where your guy Dion Davis, the owner of Global Landscapers. In today's video, me and my dad about to brush cut 11 acres of land. Let me show you what it looks like, but that's what we're about to do today. Well, not today. We're gonna be back tomorrow, but we're just looking at the job for today. You know, putting our eyes on it, and tomorrow we'll be back with both skids. We got 2 brush cutters, 2 skids, and we're gonna knock this all out tomorrow. Well, I don't think we're gonna get the whole 11 acres done in one day, but we're gonna try to get majority of it done as much as we can do in one day. But yeah, so let me show you guys what we're working with. This is all of the 11 acres, and it reaches all the way over here. It goes all the way over that way. There's a fence over there that, you know, is far over there. Kind of see where you see that camper at. It's all the way over there. I mean, that go as far as we can that way. So talking about 11 acres that, well, 11 acres that he wants us to cut. It might be a little bit more than 11 acres because this is a property for a church that's going to be built in the near future. So we're gonna come out and just maintain it. We're maintaining it pretty much because obviously you can see the brush is not terrible. It looks like just overgrown grass a little bit, and it's nothing that we can't handle with a brush cutter. It's not even any tall trees or anything. It's just literally brush. So that's what we're gonna be doing back tomorrow morning. It's about to rain on us right now, but I just wanted to give you guys a little view so I don't have to do it in the morning. And when we get here tomorrow, I can just jump in and get to work. We both can just start brush cutting. But we're gonna bring out the drone tomorrow, and we're gonna make a cool little video for you guys to see. And yeah, so I'll see you guys then. So next morning, my dad over got his brand new brush cutter and his cat, of course. And you know me, all reliable, Kubota with the DAFCO. We're about to head out. You ready, Pop? You ready to go get this 11 acres?
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. I'm just saying, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
That's what we're about to do right now. We're about to head out. Oops, sorry about that. I should do it. Yeah, so we good. Are you ready? Let's get out of here.
All right.
See y'all when we get there. All right, y'all. So we driving in here to unload. My dad accidentally drove past it. Please come back around and come back in. But yeah, that's what we got here. Ooh, let's get it started, bro. Let's get it started. Pull up right here so my dad can have space. I don't want to go too far in here because, like, I want to be able to get out pretty easily. There go Pops right there, pulling in. And he got the little strobe lights, or caution strobe lights, looking kind of sweet the dually. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we here, man. We got to knock this thing out. So I'm gonna set y'all up on the tripod, try to get as much as I can shoot. We're gonna hit this area first. I'll throw the drone up in the sky. I'll get the aerial view at the same time, and we'll do it like that. I might want to put it on my chest, but it's probably just gonna be better if I could just get it from a ground view and just get it from over here. Try to put the tripod as high as I possibly can. But yeah, let's get it. Looks like we're gonna be on the ground because my drone battery's so quick to die. That's disappointing, but it's all right. We'll put y'all over here and then time lapse it. All right, so I got all this done. It's about an acre probably. Goes down super duper far, comes all the way back. So I'm gonna keep working towards this way. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. But you see it working. Pops is like all the way over there. You can barely see him, but he's all the way over there. I'm gonna keep working this way. I'm just gonna put you guys on the tripod right here, and yeah, let's get it. As you guys can see right here, I thought this was going to be an amazing shot through the front of my truck window, but the rain said otherwise, and it looks like this the whole time. So I'm a little disappointed about that, but obviously right here, I kept continuing to obviously cut it, and it was looking pretty cool, but you just can't see it, sadly. But you can kind of see my skid a little bit, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. So I'm just going to get to the next clip. So this is how much we got done. I was working and doing this side right here. You couldn't even see. So I'm not even gonna use that footage. I put it in the truck so it wouldn't get wet because it was raining a little bit ago. And I should have knew the windshield was gonna get too watery for you guys to see anything. But I was doing this right here. I can brush cut all that. We got all this done. Probably about 2.5, 3 acres so far. Right now we're just checking to see how far we gotta go over. I'm gonna show my dad so you can see. Cause my machine is leaking my brush cutter is doing the same thing as doing last time, where it's leaking out hydraulic fluid. So I'm gonna have to take it over to the professionals and let them put a new seal kit on there. Cause I thought we fixed it, cause I did the same thing that the guy that I bought it from, how we fixed it last time, but I just need a seal kit, honestly. So I'm gonna bring it over to the dealership. But right now I gotta figure out a way, cause I'm losing too much hydraulic fluid. Yeah, what? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just walking over to see how far it is, because we did a lot. It hasn't even been that long. It's only 12 right now. We started at 10:30, so it's only been an hour and 30 minutes. So we got to do all the way over here. And then if you can see over there, there's a fence. Up into that fence. And he wants us to get in here a little bit, but, you know, you only can get but so much inside that area because there's a bunch of trees. But that's going to be easy. But then we had to work our way down once we get all the way over to the left. We got to work our way down this way, go as far as we can over there, and that's pretty much it. Considering we did all this in an hour and 30, I think we should be fine. But my solution for right now might have to be that I might just have to go get some hydro fluid. I should have brought my big bucket of it, but I might have to go buy some right quick, Tractor Supply or something, and refill it, and then just run it for right now like that. Sadly, it just seems like it would be a waste of money because I'm just leaking out hydraulic fluid, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to get the job done, right? So, yeah. I'm about to leave my pop here. He's gonna keep working with his cat and his new brush cutter. He's doing pretty well. Has 4 blades on it. Things cut pretty nicely. You can see right here. Look at that, how low that is right there. That's almost lawnmower level. Actually, it's lower than lawnmower level. This is down to the dirt, which is nice. That's what we need. So it's kind of real nicely. This is one we just got from the auction not too long ago. Well, for us it's yesterday, but for you guys, I mean, it might seem like it's a little bit longer because the videos aren't going to be, you know, back-to-back days, obviously. But yeah, he's working. I'm trying to get some more footage when I get back, but we gotta ride over to the Tractor Supply. I'm gonna get some more diesel for my dad's skid, because his is only on half his tank. And to finish this, we're gonna need more than half a tank. Some hydraulic fluid from Tractor Supply, and a few other things I'm gonna need: a funnel and some grease fittings, because my grease fitting on my brush cutter broke off. So we're about 11 minutes away. We're gonna be back there real shortly. I just gotta stop and get some more diesel for my dad, and then we'll be there shortly. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Pops is working. He moved way past the house and everything like that, or our little hut, whatever you call it. But yeah, we're almost finished. We're knocking this thing out. As you guys can see right here, we got a lot of it done in that short period of time. I mean, we only been there for about 3 or 4 hours, and we got about 5 or 6 acres done. I mean, as you can see over to the left side, that's about 3 acres, and on the other side of the property there's about another 2.5. But yeah, we did good. As of right now, in this part of the video, I kind of had to become the camera squad because my brush cutter was obviously leaking hydraulic fluid. And if you guys run equipment, you know that you cannot run those machines out of hydraulic fluid. That's what powers the machine. So if you run it out of hydraulic fluid, you're going to be in a huge heap of trouble. You're going to be mad. Your machine's going to be all messed up. So I set my machine down to keep protected from getting too much damage or any damage at all. Right here, where I'm just videotaping my dad, and he's just killing it. You know, he's getting in there, brush cutting, and we're getting this thing knocked out, as you can see. This also gave me a chance to work with my drone skills because, you know, I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not the greatest. I'm not a professional. I'm going to say that also in this video right here. But also let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought about my drone skills in this video after it's all said and done. Tell me if I did a good job, if I did a subpar job, or if it was just decent. It just got the job done, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to get better at it. The controls are pretty simple, but like it's a pretty quick maneuvering machine, so you got to be real gentle when you're moving it because it will jerk you up, jerk you left, right. It's not the easiest thing to do. I can tell you guys this much. You could definitely see a difference between the brush cutters that are name brand, like Diamond, Blue Diamond, Davco, and all the actual brands that you see in America versus the Chinese-made ones that you can find at the auction. The ones from the auctions do bog down a little bit more than the American-made ones. But it's crazy to say because the one that my dad has right here is made identical to the Blue Diamond brush cutter. It looks exactly the same. The only thing that's different is the name brand. But the thing is, this one was bogging down a little bit more. I have never ran a Blue Diamond, so I couldn't speak on that one necessarily, the actual Blue Diamond branded one. But I know this one was bogging down a little bit more than we expected. You know, it has 4 blades. You think it'll just muscle through stuff like this because this is just brush and grass, you know, nothing really crazy. But I just wanted to tell you guys that so you guys can understand. I'm not trying to bash this brush cutter by any means. At the end of the day, this Raytree brush cutter is still a great option if you're looking for a cheaper option than all the other ones, because the other ones might be more powerful, but they also are more expensive. So you got to look at it from a profit standpoint. This one was $2,100 for us to pick up with the brush cutter. After taxes and fees, we paid $2,400. Those other branded ones are closer to $6,000 to $10,000. Mine, I found mine on Facebook Marketplace for a steal for $2,600, but you cannot find something like this on Facebook Marketplace. It just was like a one-off, you know. So like you're getting what you paid for pretty much, and you're gonna make a lot of money with these pieces of these pieces of equipment that you can buy from the auction. So without a doubt, I'm not bashing it. I'm just comparing it to the other one because I have something to compare it to. All right, guys, if you made it this far in the video, comment down below what's your favorite equipment brand when it comes to heavy-duty equipment. Are you a Cat guy? Are you a Case guy? Are you a Kubota guy? A Bobcat guy? What's your favorite equipment brand? Comment it down below, and also tell me what's your favorite attachment brand as well. Are you a Blue Diamond guy? I know there's a bunch of brands out there. Let me know what you guys' favorite brand is and where it's from, because I know there's a lot of guys that are trying to learn where they can get the best attachments from, and which brand is the best when it comes to buying equipment, because a lot of guys are trying to get into this business, but they don't know where to start. So put it down in the comment section. Give me your little spiel on why this is the best. And if you ran other equipment, compare it to that, and let me know, because, I mean, this is a whole community. We can all help each other now. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that footage, the drone footage. Try my best. I'm no pro. I'm getting better, but I'm no pro. At the end there, I ran into a tree. Hence why I say I'm not a pro. Ran into that tree right there. But let me show you the reality of my situation currently. So my gearbox on this Davco 604, it's only supposed to have grease in it. It's a grease box. It's ran off of all grease, no hydro fluid at all, no gear oil, nothing, just just grease. But what's happening is, since mine is not sealed, I need to reseal. I gotta get it resealed, get a new seal kit. Mine is leaking the hydraulic fluid out of my machine, hence why my machine keeps running out of hydro fluid. So I went over there and bought another tub of it. I filled it up halfway and it leaked out within that little bit of time. If you guys see me brush cut right here. So I'm gonna use the rest of it, put it in here, and I'm just not gonna run it anymore because I'm not risk running my machine completely out of hydraulic fluid. It's not worth it, you know? I mean, this is only one job. This machine can make me way more money than what this one job can bring. So I'm gonna have my dad finish up. He's gonna keep brush cutting. So it's not that much left. I'm sure he probably is gonna hit over here, and then on this side we're gonna hit that. But I'm having finish up. Maybe I'll jump in his skid for a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and sit this brush cutter down and my machine down because the simple fact that it's running so low on hydraulic fluid over and over and over. And no matter what I do, it just keeps running out. It's seeping right out the seams right here. So I gotta get a reseal kit. I'm blessed that this still works and everything is work fine with it. It just has to be resealed because, you know, stuff is leaking out the side. That can't be happening. Can't be like you can just see right here. This is all hydro fluid all in here. So obviously you can't leak out that much hydraulic fluid and still run the machine properly without it being damaged. So I'm gonna have to take this over to the shop, have them put a new seal kit on, or maybe have them sell me a seal kit so I can put it on myself, and then I can go from there. But how it sits right now for today, old reliable Mr. Kubota, he's gonna have to be sit down for today. And yeah, it's kind of ironic because yesterday we bought my dad's brush cutter and another Chinese brand brush cutter. And it's funny because I could have just used that one. But the thing is, I'm trying to flip that one. So I want to keep it brand new. But reality of it all, it doesn't matter if it's brand new or if it's a one-time use. It's still going to sell for the same amount, to be honest. But yeah, that's where we're at currently. Just wanted to give you a little update on that. My dad's still chopping away at that brush. And yeah, I'm going to put some more hydro fluid in it. Then I'm probably going to draw mine up on the back of my trailer. And then if my dad wants to switch, let me drive for a little bit. I'll drive his machine for a little bit. Otherwise, I mean, he's going to be the only one that's going to be brush cutting for the rest of this job. And I'll just film if he doesn't want me to drive. But we got a big storm cloud coming in right now. But let's see how this all plays out, guys. We should still get this all finished. I mean, this has to be at least 8 acres right here. I'm gonna be honest with you, going all the way over to that way. This is all the way over to that tree over there. So we were doing 11 in total. I think this is like another acre or 2 acres right here, and that's then like another acre or 2 acres over there. It might be more over there. It might be more than 11 acres. You know, he's kind of guesstimating because it's such a big property. But because he told me 11 acres, but he was like, get what you can get, you know, because there's certain parts of this property where it's wetlands where we can't necessarily cut, because if you go in wetlands, any machine is probably 9 times out of 10 is going to get stuck. I mean, you might get away with it once or twice, but I mean, if you keep doing it, going to wetlands, you're going to get stuck. I've been stuck with that machine multiple times. I don't know if my dad has been, but I'm sure he probably has. Actually, no, he's kind in Pennsylvania. There's not too many wetlands over there, but I've been stuck with that machine plenty of times, guys, even with tracks. So yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna go ahead and load this machine up on the trailer and see if I can get in that cat. That hydraulic fluid that was sitting on top of here from my machine, man, it's just all leaking down right now. I don't care if it gets on the trailer, it's a trailer, you know. maybe to help seal it up. Let me get last longer. But so disappointed, man. I'm just gonna refill it and then I'm gonna get it resealed and then it should be fine after that. But look at all that. That's all from out of my machine, man. Yeah, so let me refill that before I do anything because that's important. It's a lot of hydro fluid, man. So wrap it up for the day. Things didn't go as planned, per usual in the construction. No big deal. What happened was obviously my skid and my brush cutter is leaking hydraulic fluid, and then randomly, like literally right after I got done talking to you guys, my dad's brush cutter stopped spinning. We took it all apart. We tried to figure out what was going on with it, but we couldn't figure it out. No biggie. We'll figure it out. We're just gonna be back. It's funny because we got 6 acres done today, and if we didn't have these malfunctions, we would have got the whole thing cut down all in one day. 11 acres in one day. 6 acres is not bad for one day, but I know for a fact we could have easily got this whole 11 thing done because it's still light outside and we still have daylight we could have been using, but we're wasting. I mean, like I just told you, like for the past 2 hours, 2.5 hours, we were trying to figure that out. We took apart his whole brush cutter to see what's going on. Still couldn't figure out the problem, and now we're just like, all right, well, it's getting kind of late. 6:41 right now, so we're just gonna call it quits and then go fix it at home, come back tomorrow, and then finish the job. But it sucks because we know for a fact we could have finished this 11 acres. And let me show you where we're at right now. So we started over here, did all of this, going past that tree a little bit. It's only a little bit on that side and this little bit. And then we're gonna try to brush cut a little bit through this, on the edge. But we did majority of it. It just sucks. I mean, that's just how it goes in construction. Like if you're getting into construction, land clearing, or actually any part of construction, I mean, things malfunction, things happen, whatever. When you're doing construction, you always got to expect the worst, pretty much. You know, things like this happens all the time. You know, so yeah, that's my little update for y'all. We'll be back tomorrow, sadly, because this should have been a one-day job. You know, with two skids, 2 brush cutters, but you know, especially in the equipment running, you know, we always have malfunctions and breakdowns. Sometimes you can fix it on the job. Sometimes it requires a little bit more time to work to just get it done. But I'm about to strap my guy in, and then we get out of here. My dad's over there strapping his in. But yeah, guys, stay tuned with me. We're almost there. But yeah, I hope you guys like that drone footage, and it looked pretty good. Catch you guys tomorrow. What's up, guys? It's another day. It's actually Monday of the very following next week. We're going back to finish up this brush cutting. Friday we had something else to go handle because we did that job. We started it on Thursday. Friday we had something else to handle. And then, you know, weekends we don't work. You know, we try not to. It just makes our life a little bit easier. We can just, you know, relax, unwind a little bit before we have to get back to work on Monday. So I'm heading over right now, about 17 minutes away. We're just gonna finish brush cutting. That's all it is, and I'm gonna show you guys what it all looks like. I'm gonna get a better angle this time because I actually got my good tripod. And maybe I'll try to throw the drone up in the air as well. I'll have to see how charged it is. I don't know if I charged enough. If not, I'll charge it right here in the truck, and I'll definitely get some drone shots for you guys. And yeah, we'll go from there. Perfect. So this is what we got done. I'm gonna do over here. I gotta do over on the other side of that tree over there. And y'all gonna come with me, man. But let's unload first. I got this machine unloaded. I'm using that brush cutter today because I didn't fix mine over the weekend. So I'm gonna head all of this over here first, and y'all gonna be on a tripod on the time lapse real quick, and y'all watch me get this knocked out right here. Oh yeah, my dad's not here today because he had to go handle some business back in Pennsylvania. Just wanted to say that so nobody is questioning where my dad's at. He had to handle some other business, so I'm gonna knock the rest of this out. I can easily do it. Okay, so right here, if you guys were interested in what I was saying before, you can kind of see it right here in these clips on what I have to do. So I tilt the front of the brush cutter up in the air so it bogs down a little bit less. And if I have to back drag it after I cut down that first top layer of this brush and grass, then I come back and back drag it. But as you can see, since it does bog down a good amount, you have to kind of tilt it up in the air, drive forward, and then back drag it like I'm doing right here. If you left it too long, obviously, you know. But yeah. But as you can see right here, if you find that sweet spot where the brush cutter can just eat up this brush, it'll just keep spinning and you can just keep going. In some spots it will be a little hard because the terrain is not perfectly even, and that's what every piece of land you're going to cut, and you're just going to have to back drag. To be honest with you, there is a huge difference between the Raytree brand and this brand is actually called Mower King, but any Chinese branded brush cutter that's not Raytree, you can really see a big difference. Like the Raytree one does have more power than this one right here, but I wasn't in my dad's machine, so I couldn't really get the footage of that. So I just wanted to put that out there as a disclaimer so you guys can understand that the Raytree brand is a better brand when it comes to the Chinese made brush cutters, and they are stronger. right, it's raining out here, but I don't care. I got my poncho, Jeff Martin one. I don't care. This will work. Let me show you what we already did, and then we'll get back to it and we'll finish it up. So obviously we did all over here. We got that all finished up all the way throughout the whole thing. So now we just got to head over that way, finish up that, and we're good. Also, as well, we hit this whole front entrance. So now it's all brushed down over here. Looking great. I could go over it a little bit more, but I had to run out of the skid 2 seconds ago because it was pouring. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get this at the end. That's more of like an end thing. This barbed wire got caught up in there. Luckily, it didn't get twined around. I was able to just swing it out, but there's barbed wire in there, or like a chain link fence. I'll get more over this way in a minute, but I'm gonna focus on getting this done, the acreage, so then I could be already finished up. But let's get to it. All right, guys, so the whole thing has been cut, going all the way down this way. I even cut this whole front area all the way back. I was parked right here, and I cut all this back, and all this over here in the front area is all opened up. So I think he's gonna like that a lot, the client. This is a commercial site, by the way, guys. If you were wondering, yeah, this is a commercial site building for a church. I think I already previously said that, but I just want to reiterate really so you guys can know if you made it this far in the video. But yeah, I cut all the way back here. I cut a little bit along this edge as well. And it's 11 acres, man. I'm about to measure to make sure, but I'm almost 100% sure that I cut 11. I mean, I left this back corner all the way back there straight ahead, but I think that would put me over the 11 acres, and I'm not trying to do extra work if I don't have to do it, because I'm in this business to make money. But I cut all the way over to the fence, as you guys can see over there. I'm gonna throw the drone up in the air so you guys can see from the air. Who is that? I'm gonna throw the drone up in the air so you guys can see it from an aerial view. I cut all inside this tree line a little bit. I don't want to go crazy because I got the Chinese cheaper brush cutter with me, so you know I want to be real gentle with that machine. I'll be making a comparison in the future compared to a name brand brush cutter versus the Chinese brand. I mean, the Chinese brand did good. I mean, look at what it did. It cut it all down nice and low. You know, got maybe money. You know, and it only cost me $800 at the auction. You can't beat that. So yeah, cut all over here to hold low. My double cut over here, so that's why I look so nicely clean and low. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty dang good. I think those are birds making that noise. But yeah, as you can see in this back corner, that's the only thing I left. I'm gonna go ahead and get out my roll measure, tape wheel, and I'm gonna, you know, measure a length by a width, and then obviously that will get me the square feet of how much I cut. And then, if you guys didn't know, an acre is 43,500 square feet. So depending on how many total square feet I have, I divide that by 43,500. Then you can get how many acres you actually cut. You can't really do it before you do the job, so you kind of either have to have some kind of way to guesstimate or see how many acres it actually is before you do the job. But once you're done the job, you can tell how many acres you actually cut because you can measure it. I'm only saying you can't do it before the job because if you're cutting brush, it's not a good idea to walk through brush. You know, no matter what gear you got on, there's snakes and different animals, bugs, spiders, you know, ticks, so many things that can get you. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and measure, and then for the final thing, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the drone up in the air so you guys can see what the finished product looks like. But let me go ahead and measure first, guys. All right, we're at 785 feet. For 786 feet. Now I gotta do the horizontal way going down that way. All right, guys, so I measured it and it was 11 acres, but the thing is, I just decided that it makes more sense for me to just cut the whole open field because then there won't be any problems with me going ahead and getting a check from the guy. I mean, I don't think there'll be any problems anyways because I did what I said I was gonna do in the contract, but hey, it is what it is. You know, I'm just gonna knock it out right quick, and then 100% sure now I'm 100% that he has to give me the check. You know what I mean? Even though there's a contract, but I just don't want to have to go through the hassle of being like, oh, let's go to court and this and that. Like, it's not worth it, honestly. It really isn't. So I'd much rather just, you know, do it this way and do a little extra work because I'm already here anyways. I just gotta go right now. I'm going to get some more diesel for the skid because it was running super duper low. So I'm gonna go fill it all the way up, and then I'll be back there. Probably take me another 30 minutes to 45 minutes just to knock out that little area. the sucky part is that grass is super duper thick, so it's harder for the brush cutter to cut through it, especially this one, because this brush cutter is the Chinese made one, so it's not as strong as my Davco. So that's what I'm doing right now, but I'll catch up with you guys when I'm back at the property within like 10 minutes probably. I'm hitting this right here. I'm moving that way and getting all this out. I'm just gonna put you on a time lapse so y'all can see what's going on. All right, guys, I got it all cut down. Everything in this open field is all cut. I've seen some armadillos, some bobcats, a bunch of bunnies. There's so many animals in this field. Oh my goodness, I destroyed all their homes. Feel bad, but had to get the job done though. I promise you not, I've probably seen about 50 or 60 bunnies throughout the whole time of me cutting this. I mean, it is 11 acres, so it's a big giant field, but just right here, there was a bunch of bunnies all in here. Maybe they all ran from over here into this one since this one was still here, but I don't know. Right here, they're probably still all in here because they're hiding in these tall pieces of grass. I'm guessing they're hiding from like the hawks and big birds like that, or those guys over there. But yeah, no, it's a done deal. But all reliable. Wasn't the all reliable brush cutter, but hey, this Chinese brand brush cutter can get it done as long as you're cutting overgrown grass or something of that nature. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw the drone up in the air, show you guys what the project looks like right now after I'm done, and load up and get out of here, man. You know, I want to go spend some time with my family. So yeah, let's go check it out from the aerial view. All right, guys, so that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. As you can see, we brushed down the whole 11 acres. Today, I probably hit about 6, give or take 6, because I did a little extra than I was supposed to, but it's okay, it's all right. I mean, you know, it's all right to do a little extra. I mean, just remember that for when you're doing that with your customers. I mean, your customer's gonna be more satisfied, and it's gonna be more of a chance they'll give you a call back if you do a little extra. So I have no problem with it. There was no problems with the machine today and the other brush cutter. So like I said, I will be making a comparison video with my Davco versus the Chinese one. There is a significant difference when actually brush cutting. My Davco is a lot stronger, but we'll get into that when I make that video. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to get in your Bible, repent of your sins, and turn your life to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. And leave a comment and like below. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day. Yeah, tires do throughout this. He just has the stock tires on there. I was slipping a little bit, and I got the big 35s. But he has a dually, so he might be fine because, you know, even though he has a lot of tongue weight, it's not much for a dually. You know what I mean? Wow. Wow. You put it in forward drive or no? Wow. That's crazy. Because it's a dually. That's why. That's crazy. He didn't even have to put it in forward drive. I had to put mine in forward drive. I'm slipping over here. I got the 35s all-terrain tires. He has the stock regular road tires, man. Wow. You said what? Oh, you said 6 tires on the ground? That is a fact. You do got the dual wheels. Dang, man, that's crazy. And I think your machine's actually heavier than mine, too. Oh, man. It is what it is. I'm still blessed to have this truck, but I don't know how he just did it that easily. I could have swore he was going to get stuck. But all right, y'all.